Hey everybody, GL1 here, and let's do a little unboxing. This is the Masters of the Universe Revelations brand new Evelyn or Evelyn. Get this out and take a look at this. It's all fancy. This is the first time I've seen a Masters of the Universe come in a box like this. So this is the super muscular Evelyn who has the power of Grayskull plus the enhanced power that Skeletor gave her. So here it says, realizing that Skeletor is more reliant on her power than she is of his, Evelyn steals the sword of power and becomes Dark-Lyn, the new goddess of Eternia. With all of the power in the universe flowing through her body, Dark-Lyn sees nothing but chaos. She sees only one answer: destroy all reality and reset the universe to bring about its cosmic order. And if any of you have seen Masters of the Universe Revelation, it gets really philosophical and even spiritual in a way about the nature of the universe. Really surprising stuff. So about how that's written. So here we go. And bam. Oh, and that comes out. Okay, so probably that's going to be like a backdrop. So that's going to be like her throne. And then she comes out like that. This is nice, you know. You don't have to... you do have a couple little strings, but they're like cardboard strings. But you don't have like a whole bunch of things to unsnap, you know, like there's nylon or bands. And this is environmental friendly, so everything can be recycled easily without having more plastics in our environment. And, you know, that's a good thing, although I have a lot of plastics, but I'm taking good care of them. I'm not throwing them into the environment. You know, all my toys are plastic, so there's a ton of that, literally, that I have. So let's see. Oh, this one's a little tough here. There we go. All right. But take a look at this. All right. So you have the wire, so you can shape her cape how you'd like. And just pull out. And then she's got her crown here. See how that it's going to go around, I think it goes around her neck. Like that. I mean, look at her abs and her biceps. She's got the double elbow. You know, all the Revelations figures do, but it's nice to see that. And the double knees, but look at how muscular her legs are. It's a lot like the WWE China doll, China the wrestler. So I'm going to pause it right here. I'm going to go get that, and we will compare. All right, so I brought a bunch of things for us to compare, or me to compare for you. So here we go. All right, so here is China WWE doll, and we can look at the muscularity in comparison, and well, the knees are definitely bigger on Evil or Dark-Lyn. Her abs definitely more developed. You can see that. Arms might be the same, a little hard to tell, but that's all right. We can do even better and get closer. So I liked the China figure muscularity, and so I made some of my own figures out of that. So I took China and I made my own Amazon with that. So I gave her a helmet. Okay, so this helmet goes to a WWE set where you can mix and match parts and armor and stuff like that on the characters. You can take their arms off and their legs and change their heads and everything. And it came with this helmet. So I made this Amazon, and so we can compare this to Dark-Lyn. So let's see. So the arm, very similar. Not exactly the same mold because the China one does not have the double elbows. So you can see that. You have the double elbow joint in Dark-Lyn. So you can get, what that allows for you to do is, so it's going to only bend up that far, okay? So the Dark-Lyn can go a little bit further. It's got the space there, and then actually, so that elbow kind of gives in here, lets it go a little bit further. So the knees, so you see the kneecap on Dark-Lyn is much more significant. And her calf is much longer. Well, she's also, oh man, she's much taller. So look at the height difference. So I mean, China was the WWE dolls are made to scale. So China was made to be 5'10". So we can see that Dark-Lyn is a foot taller. So she's probably like 6'10", right? So really a gigantic figure. And do you recognize the face here? Well, that goes to Sonya Deville. So I took, again, you boil it in water, boil the head in water, they pop right off. Then I took the China head off, and I used this spear goes to Savage He-Man. And so I thought that Sonya Deville looked, great, like a gladiator. So I gave her China's body. And now I have an Amazon. And if we want to compare, oh, well, we can go a little further before I get to that. All right, so here I took Teela. So I took the, let's see, do I have, yes. All right, so this is the original Revelations Teela. Okay, muscular. Took her head off and put her head on a different China body in a black suit. Okay, so this was a elite China doll. You see it has the double knees and the joint in the bicep. And I gave that to like a super muscular Teela. So Teela was already pretty muscular, but you can see next to the China figure how much more muscular the China figure is. And then if we look at the original Teela next to Dark-Lyn, again, the height difference, she's probably about 13, 14 inches taller. And yeah, the arms are even longer. So they scaled the arms correctly. All right. So that is that comparison. All right. And I'm trying to think if there's a difference here. It's got the joint. Yeah, okay. So both of these, yeah, these are the same bodies. They just have a different, actually it's the same outfit except that the legs are obviously not covered here. All right. Then I also took a China figure. Now this is not an elite China. This is a basic figure China because it does not have the torso joint. Head comes off. And I took She-Ra. And I put She-Ra's head. It pops off too easily. But what I do is I put duct tape on the ball to make it a little bit the right size so it fits on there better. But what I liked this figure for it, I tried putting her head on the elite level, and I really thought that this outfit with the legs exposed and everything looked more like Warrior She-Ra. So I took these pieces off of, oh gosh, some kind of DC Comics guy. I cut those off, and then I just put those clear bands on there to hold those on. And then this is actually Wonder Woman's shield from like this set where it's like a 5-inch Wonder Woman that goes to like these ultra like Savage Land sort of He-Man-ish DC Comics setup that they came out with a couple of years ago. but I thought that shield worked really well. And then this sword, these are the two halves. This comes apart. This is the sword that goes to the 2003 Skeletor set. It comes into two pieces. One was like for He-Man and one was for Skeletor, and you can combine them. And so that sword goes back to then. And then, yeah, like I said, so this is the She-Ra, and we can see what that looks like there. And you can see the quad development is similar, other than just Dark-Lyn being, again, a foot taller, or so, maybe 8 inches, 10 inches. All right, so now we're going to compare her to the first, let's see, where did I put it here? Lyn, well, we have, okay, so this is the first Evil Lyn character that came out probably a couple of years now, when Revelations first started, and we'll compare her to Dark-Lyn. Came with two different heads, one with her hair up and one with her hair down. I liked her with her hair down, but now you can see again the size comparison, the muscularity comparison. It keeps, okay, but you can see, it's the same face, right? Did a good job on that. And then before she became Dark-Lyn, she still got more power. This is when she got more power from Skeletor, before she took the Sword of Power and then gained all the power together, the power of Grayskull plus the power that Skeletor gave her. So you can see she's, definitely more threatening looking here than she is originally. And then, kick it up another notch. And, so you could see she grew, she got bigger and even more muscular. But this is a pretty cool figure too, huh? With that like bat head on there, bat helmet. And, she has a little bit of the cape. But this is cool, huh? The cape with the wire in it and the stars. And then I wanted to compare her to a couple of other, well, 3 other figures. All right, so this is your original, well, the second level of Teela. This is Teela, I think, episode 10 in the Revelations, where she comes back and she decides that, she's going to be kind of do things her way. She's tired of being told what to do. And, so, all right, so you can see the size comparison there. And there she is with her hair down rather than the crew cut. Well, not the crew cut, but the short hair on one side, and crew cut on one side, right, and then the long part on the other. So that's Teela. And then I wanted to compare her to, so this is, again, those are Teela, okay. And then compare her to Mara. This is from He-Man Classics. You could still get this. This is Mara, who was part of the She-Ra storyline, and Mara was like the original, had the original power of that She-Ra had, protecting her part of in Eternia. And you could see, this is based on, they're both based on a 7-inch scale, so you can see how much bigger Dark-Lyn is than Mara. Okay. And I think Mara is the only figure that comes with kind of like a bikini sort of bottoms. Remember, these did not. These are only like this because I took the body of China and I put it on a She-Ra character or made a gladiator out of it. So, but that's, Mara has this big long hair. With a mace on the end so she can whip it around. So I think Mara's a really cool looking character. And then I wanted to compare for you Dark-Lyn to I think this is the most muscular Wonder Woman I have. So, I mean, you could see that the joints are much simpler. And they're almost falling apart, you know. And just that's how action figures were. It's like, all right, we'll stick a peg in it and hope it lasts. So you have to kind of be careful with that. And not sophisticated elbows, but it does have the bicep joint. But, you know, this is a pretty muscular Wonder Woman as far as Wonder Womans go. But, you know, she is no Dark-Lyn, that's for sure. Of course, Dark-Lyn had so much power, you know, given to her through the sword and through Skeletor, that she could destroy the universe. Like, not just the galaxy, the whole universe. So, anyway, this is Dark-Lyn. Let's see if there's anything else in the box here. Oh, right. Okay, so we have this. Let's see what's inside here. And, oh, wrapped up. Let's see what special thing we have. And we're discovering this together at the same time. Oh, okay, so she has extra hands. And what else is in here? Those hands. And then she has like lightning. All right, so energy bolts that she can throw. So she has 4 extra hands. You can give her fists. And you can give her grasping hands. Which, all right, I probably will give her 1 grasping hand and 1 fist. Because the open palm thing is, yeah, it's a little weird. You know, who stands there like that? So that's how she is like that. So that's really cool. And then, like I said, you have this backdrop. And I don't think it, yeah, it doesn't seem to have anything that it connects into. Yeah, I don't think it does. So what you do, I guess, is this is just your backdrop, and then you can put her there like that. So for display. So, all right, I know it's a little bit messy, but I was in a hurry to get this shown to you all. I hope you enjoyed this figure. I think it's really, really neat. So, well, she has like the bikini bottoms, like China, but you know, has all this extra material around it, which is really cool. And she's barefoot, like let's see, sort of like Savage He-Man. She doesn't, you know, what shoes is she going to need, right? She's stronger than anything that you could contain her feet in. So, kind of like Chun-Li, I think, is barefoot, right? The fighting character Chun-Li. So she's barefoot like that. All right. Thanks for watching. And, oh, look, she has the power of the H, right? The power of He. So for He-Man. All right. And I'll see you soon.